Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. I just got home, fed my birds. Oh, from a day in court, and I went to work. Oh, is that thing working? Is it working? No. Yes. No. Maybe so. Oh, Cake Spoo. Oh my God. There you are. What's happening, lovely lady? Oh, I got a whole notebook, Cake Spoo. Oops. Wrong book. That's the book over here. I got this book. Oh my God. You just woke up? Oh my God. Oh, observations. Look all right? That sound all right? Cake Spoo. I'm not typing right now. So you gotta type for me. If you can hear me all right, let me know. Because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna re-record. All right, so you can hear me? Yes? No? Maybe so. Now I'm like, all right. So which part do I start with? All right. Doing here. Yeah, all right. Very good. So I walked up, drove in, parked. Of course, for some reason, I have the best parking spot. I've got like a parking spot, like Ferry or something. You know, my Tinkerbell gets angry if she has to walk. So my Tinkerbell doesn't make me drive far from where I have to park to go to the courthouse. Yeah, I had to walk up the hill. It's like 1,000 yards, right? Tinkerbell doesn't want me to walk far. Plus, the kid was sick yesterday and all that. All right. Starting with maybe the first observations of the day. So I got there 9:30. So I had a half hour. I had a half hour to kill. The last time I was there, they didn't open up the courtroom until about 10 o'clock. This time, it was wide open. It was like, yeah, whoever wants to come in, come in. And it wasn't like there was only one cop there also. Yeah, Cat Jr.'s all right now. He's at school. He's running and everything. I gave him a yogurt and a protein bar. He's all right. He's got 3 welts. I got a welt. I'm going to show my welt. Let's see. Hold on. I got welted. That's That's my welt. Welt's not going away for a little while. So he got welted, and they're all below the belt. Yeah. Any case, so that was Monday. So I thought that I was going to work Monday and then go to court Tuesday, yesterday, and then work again today. Instead, I went paintballing Monday, worked yesterday, and went to court today. That's how things go. Just roll with life. All right. That's how we roll. Life happens. I got distracted. Cakes Boo, you distracted me. I was going to start somewhere with my observations. So one of my big observations was the court officer lady. So you get Judge Penny up there, right? I went into the courtroom today, and you had the one officer that is guarding Brandon. I don't even know his name. But there's only one officer in the court. Yesterday there was three. You had the big heavyset dude, and you had the Marine lady. And today there was nobody guarding the door back there. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to move up towards the front of the court. But there's nobody behind me. So, like, people, I mean, this was an emotional day. This was a really emotional day. I mean, yeah. And with nobody behind me, I was like, all right, I'm not going to go up that far. So I went up maybe a seat or two ahead of where I was before. And I had to turn my back to the wall. And I put my jacket. I sat on my jacket. So I was like up. I was like up like this the whole time until almost right before lunch break. There was one court officer there. She knew that I was like, all right, if something went down, I would have been, I would have been in the melee. I would have been like, I would have been barking at everybody. I would have been barking. I would have been like, because the parents, the nice people. He's got nice people around him. He really does have nice people around him. All right. So, on his side of the courtroom, there was 17 people. Let me see. I got notes on that one. 17 people on his side and 25 people on their side. And it's difficult watching people that have not been through. So I've tried to mention this before. I'm jaded. I've seen a lot of death, destruction, murder, mayhem, blood, guts. And so while I'm sitting there, I'm able to sit still I didn't go actually. I didn't go commando. I wore actually I had to. I wore two pairs of underwear. I wear two pairs of underwear, jeans. I didn't go commando, but I mean, are you? All right, so 17 people behind him, and I'm number, I guess, 18. 25 people behind the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is the state, basically the state of Virginia. They call it the Commonwealth, but it's a state entity, a Commonwealth entity. And the lawyer lady is very tiny, and she's frumpy. She's not very well kept, and she's wearing this kind of shirt. It's not a shirt. It's not even a sweater. It's a sweater. She's wearing a sweater, and I'm just saying, she's small. When she goes up to the bench and she talks to the judge. So here's the bench, right? So when the judge is looking at her, I don't even think she sees her full eyeballs. Sweater. Yes, it's a sweater. And she's all right. So none of these lawyers are any good. We you get spoiled watching some of these great court cases on court TV. The tall white haired guy, he's no good. The short sweater lawyer, she's no good. These lawyers, they just aren't good. Neither one of them are prepared. I don't think either one of them even ever thought this case was going to come to be in court. They thought maybe it was going to settle out. You know, it's like the girl, they call her an au pair. I'm not going to call her an au pair. She's a nanny. She was a glorified nanny from Brazil. The Brazil nanny, the Brazilian nanny, is the Brazilian nanny. So I'm just saying, she's not an au pair. Somehow she got over here on a visa, and she was apparently hooking up with Brendan. But I don't even think she was hooking up with Brendan. She's not even. I mean, oh my God, you don't even want to see the thoughts in my brain when I noticed her in the hall. No. I mean, the dude, Brendan. He's, somewhat put together. He's been in prison for a little while, so who knows what prison did to him. But I mean, he's tall enough. I mean, it's not the best. All right, so I've made a couple notes. Their IT, neither one of the lawyers, neither one of the Commonwealth or the defense, they both suck. They both suck with IT. But the judge, nobody in the courtroom stunk. I'll tell you that, because I got a thing with smell, right? So if somebody stinks, my eyes water up, or my nose starts to run, but none of that happened. So if you stink bad, or if you stink like you're wearing high perfume or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna tell you stink. Or I can't take it very long, and I'm gonna leave or whatever. But nobody stank. So there's no stinky. There's no stinky in the courtroom. The stinky part was was they weren't prepared. Yeah, they weren't prepared at all. Yeah. So from what I gathered today, he's not guilty. If the jury goes back and they're honest, they're going to be a hung jury. I'll tell you that. If they're honest, it's going to be a hung jury. Because the one lady who was giving me the side eye, I got I got a side eye. But I got some street cred from her boys. Her boys were there. So her boys escorted her in. Yeah, that's going to be a hung jury. So I actually went in behind one of the two of the jurors' kids, and I held the door open for him. And so the lady pushing the stroller in was going in, and the lady behind her wasn't paying attention at all. And so I had to go up, and I was like, I helped the door open because she was having a hard time pushing the stroller and everything. And then because I did that, the kids held the door open for me, and it was very nice. They were very nice. Oh my God, I was going through security. Just getting in the building. Any case. So, all right, ask a question. What do you want to know? I made a lot of notes. So it was the forensic lady took all the forensic lady took all day. I watched the forensic lady yesterday, all day. The forensic lady for the defense, not so much, but the forensic lady for the defense was a pupil, or she knew the forensic lady for the Commonwealth. They knew each other. They knew each other, and they were like agreeing with each other the whole time. And so the lawyer for the defense, the tall white-haired guy, he's asking her questions. He didn't even know what the question. He had no idea what to ask the forensic lady. It's like, why did you even bring the forensic lady on? Why did you even bring her on here? She had there was the needle did not move one bit the whole day. He had no idea what to ask. The lady lawyer had no. It was like they both went out and got drunk last night and showed up in court today, and they were so hungover they just forgot anything that they ever learned in lawyer class. Oh my God. That was the worst. Both lawyers were the worst. I think the worst I've ever seen. The whole case is built around the Brazilian nanny, and she had basically, all right. So the day started off. The tall white-haired lawyer said the Brazilian nanny has no credibility. She's got no credibility. That's just it. There's no credibility. There's no case here. And he said 8 people. So there used to be 12 people, 12 detectives in this squad. However you call it. Maybe not a squad. It's maybe the wrong term for it. But there used to be 12 detectives. And after this case, the lead detective quit. He's like, no, I'm not gonna. He was like, no, I'm not gonna testify to this. There's no case here. And so 8 of the 12 quit. There's only 4 left. And the 4 left are only there because they need a paycheck. I mean, the whole case is bunk. So, no, there's no racism. There's no racism in there. I didn't see racism. I just saw. No, I think there's no racism, but there's no. For some reason, the Commonwealth just wants somebody to convict. Oh, you know what? All right, so, all right, I did write this down. The guy is an IRS agent. So, where did I write that? The Brendan is an IRS agent, and people around here don't like IRS agent. We don't like your IRS agents. I wrote it down. Where did I write it down? So, yeah, he's an IRS agent. I wrote it down somewhere. Dang it, Beavis. After getting a feeling for the courtroom for a minute, I think the only reason they brought a case against him is because he is an IRS agent, and he's armed. He's an armed. He's allowed to carry a gun. He's a pistol packing IRS agent. He's more than just a revenuer. But oh my God, I feel so bad for his daughter. All right, so yeah, there you go. The irony of it all. Oh, by the way, they said the Lord's Prayer. They did. They said a prayer in court. Yeah. That was really. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen a prayer in court, and I actually spoke along with it, and I got a side eye. I think it was a good side eye. They kind of looked back at me while I was speaking along. Oh, yeah. Whenever you go to see today's so Court TV. I didn't look at the Court TV feed at all yet. I just got home. I just sat down. I haven't even changed. I don't think I stink. But whenever you go to see that, it's I think you're gonna think it's like, wow, never seen that before. It's not religious so much, but it did feel like a court setting. No, I mean, not a court setting, a church. I felt like I went to church for maybe a minute. But the irony of it, I did write that down. The IRS agent, the irony is that the nurse prayed over him. So during the testimony that we heard over the loudspeaker, there was a nurse that prayed over him. And I thought that was very ironic, and I made a note of that. Oh, I think that's all I'm going to say about all that. How long have I been on there? Half hour? Yeah. I made a lot of notes, but I don't want to get into people's business. So I think I'm going to leave it there. All right. Oh, people were very nicely dressed. There was a lot of very nicely dressed people. Yeah. Oh, yes. The nurses, nightingales. Yeah. Yeah. Nurses are the best. They're doing, yeah. But yeah, people were nicely dressed. Nobody stank. The Commonwealth is very short. The defense is very tall, and both lawyers sucked. Just saying.